Global warming is caused by the release of carbon dioxide and other heat-trapping gases into the Earth's atmosphere. The gases act like a thick blanket, trapping the sun's heat and causing the planet to warm up. Increase the gases and the warming increases too. These gases are created when we burn fossil fuels in our cars and power plants, as well as by loss of forests and agriculture. The main causes of these greenhouse gases stem from electricity production, which accounts for 32%, transportation, which accounts for 28%, industry, which accounts for 20%, commercial and residential, which accounts for 10%, agricultural, which accounts for 9%, and land use of forestry, which accounts for 15%. There are numerous effects of global warming. One of them is that the ice caps are melting in both of the poles. Ice sheets are melting, which is causing severe biodiversity loss. For example, the Adelie penguin in Antarctica has gone from 32,000 breeding pairs to only 11,000 in just 30 years. Sea levels are also rising due to all of this melting, precipitation has increased, and spruce bark beetles have started to grow exponentially due to the warm winters in Alaska. These beetles have now chewed up over 4 million acres of spruce trees. Some of the projected effects of global warming in years to come are very disastrous. Sea levels are projected to rise between 7 and 23 inches by the end of the century, and possible add another 4 to 8 inches from ice caps melting. Rising sea levels can cause severe coastal flooding and disruption in ocean circulation. Hurricanes and storms are likely to become much stronger. Also, less fresh water will be available. For example, if the Quelcaya ice cap in Peru continues to melt at its current rate, it will be completely gone by the year 2100, leaving thousands of people who rely on it for drinking water and electricity without a source of either. Another example is that ecosystems will change. Some species will move farther north or become more successful, others won't be able to move and could become extinct. Wildlife research scientist Martin O'Bard has found that since the mid-1980s, with less ice on which to live and fish for food, polar bears have gotten considerably skinnier. Polar bear biologist Ian Sterling has found a similar pattern in Hudson Bay. He fears if sea ice disappears, the polar bears will as well. There are three main things that we can do to help reduce or respond to global warming. The first is mitigation, which is activities that reduce the emissions of greenhouse gases. This can also include energy conservation, increased energy efficiency, and increased reliance on renewable energy. The second step is adaptation, which is ways to adapt to the projected future climate. This includes adaptive capacity, which is the ability of a system, which could be human, natural, or managed, to adjust to climate change, to moderate potential damages, to take advantage of opportunities, or to cope with consequences. The last, which is more scientific, is climate engineering. This is deliberate modification of the climate, which one example is solar radiation management. This attempts to reflect sunlight and reduce the chance that heat gets trapped in greenhouse gases. This also includes carbon dioxide removal.